Let's cover the pathogenesis of MTB. From the first step to the sixth step, you will cover all the essential details you have to remember for the pathogenesis. So, the first step is transmission, the inhalation of respiratory droplets or aerosols that contain the bacilli and it will reach the alveoli. The bacilli, when reaching the alveoli, is phagocytosed by the alveolar macrophage. Inside the macrophage, the bacilli is in the form of phagosome. And the bacilli block the fusion of phagosome with the lysosome because the lysosomal enzymes will kill the bacilli in the phagosome. So this fusion is inhibited by the ERP protein produced by the bacilli, causes the bacilli to survive intracellularly. So the lesion that is formed in case of initial infection is exudative lesion, which is comprised of acute inflammation. So a Ghon focus is formed after the initial infection. It is a localized lesion and in the lower lobe of the lung. Inside the Ghon focus, granuloma formation takes place as the macrophage is differentiated into epithelioid cells with the help of T cells through the signals IF and gamma. So the epithelioid cells, which contains the bacilli and the Langerhans giant cells surrounded by the lymphocytes, forms a granuloma. The lesion is granulomatous lesion, and the protein produced by bacilli at this stage is ESAT6 protein and the TNT protein. ESAT6, remember that all these proteins are required for the survival of the bacteria. So the ESAT6 protein will suppress the immune response by reducing the IFN gamma here. And the TNT protein is the tuberculosis necrotizing toxin. Tuberculosis necrotizing toxin will causes the necrosis of the macrophage which contain the bacilli. So the macrophage will undergo death. This is causes the area of caseating necrosis in the center of the granuloma. So because of the death of the macrophage caused by the TNT protein. So the Ghon focus, which contains the granuloma and central area of caseating necrosis, when combined with the regional lymph nodes, means the Ghon focus plus the regional lymph nodes are involved. This is known as a Ghon complex. The Ghon complex may calcify and fibrose, become dormant, means it is present at the place. It will not spread. It will not cause symptoms. The bacteria will become dormant. It is a primary TB case in which the patient is immunocompetent. The disease is not spread. This is a latent infection. But in later in life, when the person is immunocompromised, the TB bacteria, the Ghon complex rupture, the area from the area of caseating necrosis, the bacteria will spread, and this causes progression and reactivation, secondary TB. Progressive primary TB spread to other areas of the lungs. It can cause disseminated or miliary TB via the blood. It spread through the blood, and this procedure is known as secondary TB infection, which occurs in the upper lobe and the apices of the lung, where the primary TB occurs in the lower lobe of the lung.